A plank is an exercise where you're challenging the body's ability to keep the rib cage and the pelvis connected through the abdominal wall. The analogy I like is to pretend one is a plug and the other is a socket, and you plug it in. If you've been in pain, doing a plank on the floor might be a little intimidating or frankly painful. So a nice way to regress that is to take it to a wall. So when I'm going to be doing a plank against a wall and I have this forward inclination, it'll be much more natural if I do it on my toes. So I'm going to be up on my toes, I'm going to be plugged in, and I'm going to be here. I'll breathe through my nose and see if I can feel a little bit of challenge. This is pretty easy, so it may not be doable, so you may have to just lean further back, but the concept is the same. I'm going to plug in, I'm going to be on my toes, and I'm trying to maintain this nice straight line through the orientation of my body. And you just go to where you feel a challenge. Go to the floor if you can. Same thing with a side plank. If I'm going to do a side plank against the ground, I'm using the muscles on the side. For this, the concept of plugging in your rib cage to your pelvis isn't quite the same, but it is with your shoulder blade. So I'm going to connect my shoulder blade to my pelvis by anti-shrug is the term, pulling down. So I'm going to pull down, I'm going to have this plank, I'm pulling my shoulder blade down, and I'm going to essentially unweight my outside foot, and you just create an angle where that feels like an appropriate challenge to you because gravity wants you to sag. So these muscles here are working to maintain a straight line through the midline of your face, down into the midline through your body with this other foot unweighted. Eventually you'll get to the floor and you can do a side plank the normal way. But until then, these are great options against the wall.